Let me tell you about the strangest girl I've ever met. Her name was Sarah, and from the moment she walked into my high school classroom that fall morning, I knew there was something different about her. She always wore mismatched socks, deliberately, she said, because life's too symmetrical. She carried a vintage lunchbox filled not with food, but with various rocks she'd collected. Each one, according to her, held a different story, a different piece of Earth's memory. What really set her apart was her peculiar habit of talking to trees. Not just a casual whisper, mind you, but full-on conversations. She'd sit there during lunch break, having what seemed like the most engaging discussions with an old oak tree behind the school. People thought she was crazy, but she didn't care. The thing about Sarah was, despite her oddities, or maybe because of them, she had this incredible way of seeing the world. While we were all stressed about college applications and social media likes, she was discovering tiny universes in puddles after rain, and writing poetry about clouds that looked like dancing elephants. One day, I finally worked up the courage to ask her why she was so different. She looked at me with those bright, knowing eyes and said, "Everyone's trying so hard to be normal that they've forgotten how extraordinary it is to just be themselves." That's when I understood. Sarah wasn't strange at all. She was just brave enough to be exactly who she was in a world that constantly asks us to be something else. She taught me that maybe what we call strange is just another word for authentic. Years later, Sarah became a renowned environmental scientist, and those conversations with trees, well, they led her to discover a new way of studying plant communication. Sometimes what we dismiss as weird or unusual is actually brilliant in disguise. I often think about her when I'm feeling pressured to fit in. She showed me that the best thing you can be is unapologetically yourself, even if that means being what others might call strange. Because in the end, those who dare to be different are the ones who make the world a more interesting place to live in. And you know what? I'd rather be interestingly strange than boringly normal any day.